Mic test. Mic test. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Abhi DhiYogi with another curation of songs, ideas, stories of the journey of someone to everyone. And I just noticed I typed instead of off, I've typed in FO. Sorry. I need to wear my reading glasses all the time, or pay attention to my spelling, which I don't. But this journey of someone to no one or everyone has been pretty fascinating so far. So in this pursuit of life, be it in school, be it at work, be it at home, be it with friends, or some clubs or whatnot that we belong to, we are all about proving ourselves, affirming our positions, letting the world know that we are someone very important, where we want the attention, the respect, whatnot. All natural. And then we become this someone that we aspired for, We went to college for that, then we worked, night and day, bought the best clothes, did this, did that, networked with the right people, and supposedly we become who we were aspiring to become, someone very, very important in our world, whatever that world might be, at work, home, or school, or club, or whatever. And there's a story to it on what we did and how we fell and how we got back and everything that inspired us and everyone that helped us and maybe the hurdles that we crossed. So many stories as we become someone. And what happens after, we'll talk about. But first a song that I haven't sung in a long, long time, I think. as I ride on, scrape my knees to hug your curves. Goodbye, 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 my darlings, as I stand on this podium of Isle of Man. I wonder what I lost, and I wonder what I got. Goodbye, 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 my desires. Goodbye, 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 the past and future, as I ride on through the gates of Isle of Man into this moment that I call my own, into this moment that I call my own. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Thank you. That's a song from the time that I went to Isle of Man. But what has that got to do with someone to everyone's journey? A lot. Because I went there to watch these motorcyclists. I would call them gladiators. Gladiators on motorcycles. Yeah. Who race through streets of Isle of Man. You know, the streets are cordoned off, by the way. And they ride through them, racing, yeah? Through this island of Isle of Man. Through the mountains, through the towns and the villages. At 200 miles an hour, or a little bit less or a little bit more. Rain or shine. To see who scores the best timing of the lap. And they're the winners, by the way. Whoever gets the best time, you know, through this course around the Isle of Man. And you could watch these videos, by the way, on, you know, the different social media channels that are out there, or video content providers. Just Google Isle of Man or search for Isle of Man videos. And you wonder, why would someone put their life at risk to race or ride a motorcycle like this? And that's the same question I had on my mind as I went there with my family to see and experience this firsthand. And before I get into what I learned, you know, I made a very nice friend there. A man from Scotland who shared, you know, his experiences there, because he comes there every year. And he showed me how our eyesight, right? After watching the motorcycle zip by at 200 miles an hour or whatever it was, you know, 150 miles or whatnot, yeah? 200 miles might be an exaggeration, just as a example, but let's say 150 miles an hour as they zip by. He said, watch carefully and you'll see the front wheel come off, like a little off the road, yeah, like a wheelie at that point. And I'm like, really? You see that? I'm like, yeah. But if you keep watching, you will see it too. And it's amazing how in like 15-20 minutes, your eyes get adjusted to that speed and they notice, the wheel coming off the ground as it zipped by, which you never saw before. Fascinating what you see when you're in the moment, yeah, focused. Seems like things slow down, is what I realized then. Now reflecting back, of course. Not then and there, but as I connect the dots. So I thank my friend from Scotland who gave me a glimpse of speed has no meaning when you're in the here and now, because you see it clearly if you're in the here and now, in that moment. So as I was there watching the race, I talked to my friend from Scotland, and then we were staying at a what do you call that? Bed and breakfast. Nice person. And families from, different, I would say, racing teams or motorcycle racers or gladiators were also staying there, and had wonderful conversations with them to understand, why are they doing this? Why don't they go and race in a professional circuit where it's much safer? There's money. Because there's no money in this. It's just that you win. That's about it, and you get a trophy. And I shouldn't say this, but it is the fact that every year there are casualties. People die. That is the racers, as they try to beat the clock. So I wonder, why take all this risk and do all this? And connecting the dots again, and what I heard from different people and different perspectives, the families as well as some of the folks who had come there to race. They said, some people live a lifetime to experience a moment. And some people live a moment in which they experience the whole lifetime. And that's what this motorcycle race was for them. But they didn't know if they would come out alive, right? At the other end, or make the whole circle. But in racing, in going at that speed, accepting the fact that anything can happen, but enjoying every turn, every microsecond, if I may say. How? Because it enabled them to be in the here and now, in this moment. That's it. And when they're in the here and now, they saw everything clearly. Just like how I could see a little bit of that wheel, pop up from the ground as they sped. Imagine, these folks who are there in the here and now. And they said, you don't get scared. You enjoy the ride. Every moment of it. And what's the worst that can happen? So be it. A little extreme, yeah, for my taste, but it gave me a glimpse of the journey to becoming someone, yeah, important and whatnot, gaining this and that, only to realize the journey has only begun at the point that we thought it had ended. So we'll talk a little bit more about that after this song. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only law we'll see, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, whoa, stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Stand by me. When the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains would crumble to the sea, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, whoa, stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Stand by me. So as I was saying, the journey has only begun, where we think it has come to an end, meaning I have achieved blah blah blah, I have become blah blah blah, whatever it might be. Now I'm very important. Yeah. Now I can rule the world. Or I have made my assets, I own so much land, or so many people report to me, or blah blah blah, all different things which makes us feel, oh, we've become someone important, we've made a change in this world. And that glory, happiness would not hide. Fame of 15 minutes when we are on TV, newspaper, everywhere. Huh? It's great. And some people carry forth or move forth in that same direction, trying to acquire more, become more and more powerful, or hold on to the chair, right? To be that someone, very important, till the last breath. And when that last breath does come, I have heard, they realize I'm not taking anything with me. So what did I fight and do all this effort for, right? And they leave. in a state of confusion, I guess. On why did I do all this? Yeah, I lived a great life, I had this, I had that. But what's the end result? I've spent my whole lifetime. So when I visited Isle of Man, and now I connect the dots, becoming someone is very easy. Very, very easy compared to becoming a no one or everyone. And what do I mean by that? Doing what we are doing, to be at peace, maybe feel a little bit of that love, and find a deeper meaning to what this life is about. If that is the quest and that's the pursuit, whatever it may be, as a motorcycle racer, as a guitarist, as a politician, as a doctor, someone working in construction, retail, it don't matter, homemaker. But anyone in their pursuits at whatever time realize that there is something that money and power cannot buy. And what is that? If we were to contemplate, it would be peace. And I'm not talking about peace as, oh yeah, no one's fighting. No, not that peace. Peace as meaning, I don't have any words, but only those in peace or at peace know. Or feel a little bit of that love, or give a little bit of that love, which money can't buy. So how do you, the all-powerful, with all the things, how do you all get that? How do we get that? As they said in the Isle of Man, I could live a lifetime to realize that all of this, the peace, the love, the truth that I seek, is in a single moment. Every moment, this moment and the next one, and the one that just passed, every moment is filled with it. It is just that I was so busy trying to be someone that I never paid attention or realized to what was here now, because I was looking ahead. This is what I want. That's where I want to be. Or looking at the back or the past. This is what happened. They did this. He said that. But very less time in the present. I'm just talking about myself here. And in no way am I trying to say that you got to ride a motorcycle at 200 miles an hour to realize this. I'm just saying everyone to their own, but in the here and now, trying to be in the here and now. I start getting a glimpse of my true self, of who I am. Not someone, but who, what, where I am. When I anchor in the here and now. We'll continue maybe after this song. क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो मेरा चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो। तेरा मेरा रिश्ता है कैसा, ये पल दूर गवारा नहीं, तेरे लिए हर पल हम जीते, तुझको दिया मेरा वक्त सभी, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, सिर्फ तुम ही हो। मैं तो हूँ ही नहीं, मैं तो हूँ ही नहीं, जब हम एक हो, जब हम एक हो। What this song says is that there's only you. There's only you. And when we are one, I am no more. It's just only you. So being in the here and now, some ride the motorcycle, some may play the guitar, some may go for a walk or run, some may be working. Whatever our pursuit, if our measure or goal is, did I give my best? What do you mean give the best? Best of the thoughts, best of ideas, best of words, best of my actions. Irrespective of the result, yeah? If the question comes, did I give my best? And when the answer is yes, we will know that we were in that moment 100%. Because only when we're in the moment, in the here and now, are we able to give our best. Like, I was singing the song. But there were many instances when I wandered to the meeting that I have in about half an hour, and to some of the things that happened yesterday. My attention went back and forth. And I did miss a beat here and there. Nothing wrong with it, that's natural too. But the point is, when we reflect and realize, hey, you know what? Yes, I did give my best, but I was fluctuating, back and forth, maybe a couple of times. Wondering about the past and the future, the results that have happened or the expected results after, contemplating them, versus just being in the here and now, being thankful to whatever is. Whenever I find those moments, in those moments, when I'm anchored to the here and now, I realize that it is filled with peace, it is with love, and shows me a little bit about myself, the true self. I can't talk about others or the world or the science or spirituality, but about myself, my own dysfunctions. It sheds a light whenever I am doing whatever I am doing in the here and now. And in realizing a little bit of that truth about myself, getting a glimpse of that in the here and now, the importance of me becoming someone or being someone starts receding. And the focus shifts to is I the best that it can be? What happens next will conclude after this song.
Everything is meant
one day into love. I'm in love. You're in love. All in one love. Thank you. Being in the here and now, doing whatever we are doing, yeah? We realize a little bit of that peace, love, and the truth about oneself. So the question comes, how can I be in the here and now? Because every time I keep drifting to this or that, past and future. For me, what works is bringing my attention to my breath, just seeing it come in, go out, that's it. Not change anything, yeah? Just watching it, where my attention is watching my breath. And as I watch it and play my guitar, it's a little bit better, yeah, than when I'm not watching. As I watch my breath and let's say take a bite of that food, it tastes better, the scents are better than when I'm not watching my breath. So I'm not trying to focus on, the food that I'm eating, but I'm just focused on the breath, and suddenly whatever I'm doing becomes more vibrant, more fun, more fulfilling. Maybe even a walk or a drive or a conversation. And what takes me away from my breath or this focus is always what comes to me, right? As someone saying something, doing something, or this happening or that happening, or a schedule, right? Always comes. And I used to try and control that, Why am I drifting and why am I going here and there? I should be focused on my breath or whatever I'm doing per se. And I realized over a period of time, thanks to, again, Isle of Man and my friends and whatnot, and all those people who tolerate me, that acceptance of whatever is. Yes, I got drifted. I went, started thinking about the past or the future. Yeah, I accept it. And in that acceptance versus fighting it or trying to control it, I come to my center or in the here and now, and I get my focus back on my breath. So after becoming someone, getting everything that we ever wish for, if we continue in our pursuits, in giving the best that we can give to the situation, every moment, and accept whatever comes our way, with a goal that let me be here in the now, where I will find what I came looking for in the first place and took this birth as a human being. And that is, I guess, to find happiness. Yes, it's in the here and now, it's nowhere else. To find some peace, that's also in the here and now, nowhere else. To love and find love, that's also in the here and now. And truth. More than what's outside and around us and the science and knowledge and whatnot, truth about oneself, which will help me grow and help me accept a little bit of whatever is, because that's a big challenge, acceptance. And in that practice, this someone becomes a part of everyone, or everyone becomes a part of him or her. Reason being, they're open and accepting. So they see a little bit clearly on what the situation is in being open and accepting. They're present in this moment where everything is happening to the best that they can. And they're giving it their best, be it words, thoughts, ideas, or actions. And what is giving our best? Well, words, thoughts, actions filled with love, right? I guess that's the best that we have. So accepting whatever is coming in this moment and giving the best that we have. The realizations are profound in whatever pursuits we may have, as long as the goal is, after becoming that someone, getting whatever we wanted, gaining everything that we wanted. After that, if the goal is to be in the here and now, the journey leads us to a place that we have been searching for, but we didn't know. Where this I, me, anchors into what can only be put in terms of words as here and now, this existence or this instance. Where we realize, just like those folks who ride that motorcycle in Isle of Man race, that there's a lifetime hidden in every moment for us to live to the fullest. The question is, are we in the here and now? Thank you. Hope to catch you tomorrow, 12 noon CST. And in the meantime, you may watch the videos or read the books at abhi.dhiyogi.org. Thank you for being here.